Hi Libra, welcome to your holiday taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you are not on my mailing list, which you can join on the link in the description box below, you will not get my 2020 emails, which are going to be a daily email. You asked, and I am going to deliver. With that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. And they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, when I went into my intuition for you, I had to really search for the message this week. I was lots of things were playing on my mind, and I was like, no, that doesn't fit. None of those feel right. So I had to really still myself and go within to find it. And when I did, what I saw was a ball of, and it wasn't a ball of yarn, it was a ball of rope, and it was kind of knotted. And the words that accompanied that were, it's time, this week you need to untie the knots, right? Whether that is, whatever that looks like to you. How do you relax? How do you unwind? But more importantly, and the deepest message of this is, how do you get back to yourself? That's really, really important. Whatever that means to you this week, it's a time for you to really rediscover yourself and to really sink back into yourself in some way, shape or form. And this is going to help you or assist you to untie the knots. Whatever that means to you, whoever that is for, I hope it helps and I hope it serves you. So your destiny card for the week ahead is the Death card, right? So to untie a knot, you have to release something. The Death card is an ending, a transition or a transformation. And this suggests that this week, over the holiday period, you may be releasing something. And I'll be honest with you, there's something here that feels like responsibility. It's almost like you're saying, you know what, I'm no longer going to assume responsibility for other people's ... whatever it is. It's like you're laying that aspect of yourself to rest this week, over this holiday season, over this holiday period. And that's actually a really good place for you to be, because it means that you will be able to untie the knots. It may be a person, it may be someone that you are tied to, or a situation that you are tied to. And by releasing that or untying the knot, it actually really frees up that internal space. Your direction card for this week ahead is the Two of Swords, right? So you have to know that whatever decision you make this week will be a one-way door. This is a finite decision that you're making. The Two of Swords always sees you searching your feelings to make a specific decision. It sees you going down a specific path, but this is through the guise of your feelings, through that inner wisdom and understanding. You've got this right next to the Death card. There is a decision that you are making this week, Libra, that is finite. And it really is, like, once you walk through this door, you won't be able to go back through it. Once you cross the threshold of whatever decision you're making, that is kind of it. But the beauty of this is, right, in every ending there is a new beginning. The beauty of this is, whatever knots you are untying this week, it will free up the space. It will allow you to move out of this week and into the new year in a way that is actually very beneficial for you, because it will have released what needs to be freed up within you. All right. And then your insight card for the week ahead . Okay. Is the Nine of Pentacles, right? This is beautiful. In every completion is the space for a new beginning. The Nine of Pentacles as an insight suggests that whatever, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your professional life, things are definitely about to take an upswing. It also suggests to me as well that you can take some of the burden off of yourself. You can stop working so hard. This week you're being asked to acknowledge where you have worked hard. It might be, again, in relation to this decision that you're making. Maybe you come to the realization this week that you've given something everything that you possibly can, and in that respect it's time for you to cut your losses. Now, this doesn't mean that all of you are breaking up with somebody over the holidays, or you're walking away from a job. It could just mean that you are saying to yourself, you know what, I'm no longer assuming responsibility for the stuff that isn't mine, and as long as I can do that, then actually I have time and energy to spend on the things that are important to me. I have time and energy now to build myself up going forward, and that's actually a really good energy. It's a very beautiful energy as well. All right, it's very and yeah, I mean, these are not easy cards. They're not necessarily easy experiences to have as well. But your Two of Swords says that you can trust your intuition, and it's already as well the fact that this comes with the Death card and the Nine of Pentacles. This is something, whatever it is that you're releasing or letting go of or untying yourself from, you knew this was coming. It's not something that just comes out of the blue and you're like, oh, really surprised, and it's like shock horror. It's not that at all. This is something that you have been fully aware of, something that will have been in your life and you have given time, energy, resources to, and now you come to the understanding that, you know what, there isn't anything else that I can give here. So for that reason, I'm going to bow out, or I'm going to release myself or this thing from me, and therefore you can move better with a much brighter and lighter outlook. All right, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Thank you so much for all of your support throughout the year. It really has meant the world to me. I'm so grateful that you are here, that you are part of the Radiant Reality community. It really does mean the world to me. So take care, and I will see you soon.